Today I'm gonna unbox this shipment from Majacraft, and it is a large quantity of really fun accessories. This is my first shipment since after their holiday, which was about a month where they shut down and weren't shipping, so there was quite a lot of stuff I needed to replace in my inventory because I am a stocking distributor, meaning I keep inventory so that when you need it, it's there for you. This is one of my customers. So quite a bit of loose packing material. First thing I've got is the standard wood bobbin, which is a new product. This is a jumbo wood bobbin compared with the standard bobbin. Not jumbo, I'm sorry, overdrive. So this is what you would use if you had an overdrive head. And overdrive heads can work on all of the wheels. It's a separate accessory. Another overdrive bobbin. I think they say 5 liters of fiber. Flyer, this is the standard flyer. Another standard flyer. Another wood bobbin. Wood bobbin. The wood bobbins, they are new and they work on all the wheels. Okay, excellent. So one stylus kit. I've got an order in for like 10 of these, but I think they only sent me one in this order. Stylus kits are so fun. There is a video I did. I have to load that up, I think, but there's a video of how to use a stylus bobbin I'll put up. Feeling kind of drained. I did a cross-country ski this morning. Went out to get the trail cam, and I did it on my skis, and there was a lot of snow, so I was feeling a little drained. So this is normally what they'll put their bands, drive bands, and stuff in. I'm almost out of every kind of drive band, so this will be good to get these back in stock. So a couple of standard tension springs. These are for your head, for your brake bands. A little gem drive band, Susie, 5 Susie drive bands. These are the tension springs for like the lace spinning where you want really, really loose tension. So they have a special spring for that. Or a bobbin drive, some more tension cord, and 4 rose drive bands. So those will go right up into inventory. That's good. Jumbo wood bobbin, which is, I think, pretty sure this is what comes standard with the Aura. I'll have to look and see if they use the jumbo plastic bobbin now in the Aura. I do have an Aura in my inventory. I just got that in. Eastern blue color color bobbin. Jumbo wood bobbin. Okay, excellent. This is a lace kit. I've got quite a few of these on back order as well, and I'm going to be writing up a blog and creating a video on using the lace kit and how to install the whorl and stuff based on some experiments and experience that I have. So these are good. Another Eastern blue bobbin, standard bobbin. Those do not work on the Aura. And I haven't played with the Aura yet, but the one thing I do know is that the bobbins have to have these pinholes because apparently they fit into the head in order to rotate the bobbin. Pretty jumbo bobbin. Pink. Starbright pink, I think it's called. Struggle to remember that one. Starbright pink, another one. Yeah, I've got to figure out what my next explorer is going to be. Jumbo bobbin. It's going to have something to do with breaking out the Aura. Taking that for my own, I don't know. Jumbo plastic. So this is new. So this is a more inexpensive or economical option if you have an Aura and you want to use a jumbo plastic bobbin. You can use this on any of your wheels. However, you do need a special flyer for it. This won't work with any of the standard flyers. I've showed this before, but you can see there's not a compatibility. Okay, what's in these boxes? If there's anything inside here. That's awesome top packing material. Okay, a lot of foam. So this is the overdrive head, which is what you would use with your overdrive bobbin. And that also has a little bit of a mess. Not really excited about that. There's two overdrive heads now. Get the back down, clean this off. This is the hand cards for creating row legs. Another method for fiber prep. Obviously there's two of these. the comb system with the 2 rows of combs. Mini comb set. That comes with a holder. And in here is the clamp and the base that holds it. And a diz with a diz hook. So there's a nice assortment of items that come with this kit. And then finally, these boxes are the, oh my gosh, what a mess. The drums for the Fusion drum carters. So one of the cool things about Majacraft drum carters, these are just the drums, is they're interchangeable. So you can buy the base and then you can replace the drums. So this is the 96 TPI, and I think I got a 128 too. Yeah, and the 128. And I want to take these out a little bit more carefully, and then I'll show you the difference in the carding cloths used on both. And I'm going to get my vacuum cleaner and hoover up all these little bits and pieces of styrofoam. So that's that. I got a couple other things. I got 3 little gems that they shipped me separate from this that are going in stock, and there's a couple of bobbins in those packages too. So good. That'll make a big dent in my inventory. Today we're taking fiber samples to send out for micron testing, and so just wanted to quick video what I have to prepare, what we're going to be bringing out there to do the sampling. I'm not sure we're going to get through the whole flock today, but we're going to try and get as many as we can. And it's really cold out, so I'm a little nervous about my hands, but we'll soldier on. Okay, I just want to show you what we use when it's time to grab fiber samples. First thing I have is an output from my spreadsheet of all the sheep. Sharpie. So when I take a sample, I'm going to write on the bag the name of the sheep, their ear tag number, and the year. And the clippers, which we have a cordless set of clippers, but we're charging them right now to get ready. And then I try to put everything in this thing and carry it out there. And I'll be bringing out the GoPro because I want to video a couple sheep as we take their samples. Okay, what number?
1216.
1216.
Or you have to repeat the numbers back to me, so I don't know if I'm...
1216.
Yeah.
That is Eleanor.
Oh, 352.
So she. garden? It's Genoa? Genoa. What are you doing right now?
Trying to find the last rib, because that's where you take a sample. It's approximately mid-side.
And then you just... Number?
This doesn't have a number. I think it's Nicholas Garden. $13.99.
Oh man. Did I just move something off of her?
Don't do that much.
$13.89. You want to get it coming, I'll glue it off. What's she again?
13.72. Oh.
Stop it. It does not.
$12.32.
Yep. You get your, I don't know if I should.
There. No. Hey. I'm going to start with the spotted fawns. Okay. Yeah. But I don't know what she is.
She's a bobcat nugget out of Gilly.
Okay. Makes sense. I don't know if I'm looking at her, so you can peel the wood back. Oh,
Your turn?
Yes, you are, you silly girl.
58 used. No, that's not right because we didn't do the 3 over in the quarantine pen. 55 used done. 13. Actually, that's not true either because we didn't do Blue Sapphire, Pearl, or Itasca, the older girls. So that's 52 now. Anyways, a lot. So each bag, so what I'm doing now is just sealing the bags because that takes extra time. But this is where I was doing the marking, and normally I have a friend that comes and helps us with this, but because of COVID, she's wisely keeping her distance. Don't take my glove. So yeah, so done now. I'm gonna take these all in the house and review them, and then you guys are crazy. Anything new, just So this is the next day after we collected the samples, and I didn't do this yesterday just because I was too tired. But I like to go through each sample and just sort of look at it and figure out who it is. So for example, this one, the ear tag number we wrote down was 1280. So I'm gonna look on my spreadsheet that I was using as we were working on the sheet. 1280 is Mira Reed. So she's a 2017 use, so that means she's 4 years old. And this is what I'll do. I'll just look at each one and kind of reflect, and just really nice. So this is Mira Reed. It's probably difficult to see. And this is definitely enough fiber for Texas A&M to be able to evaluate and give us data. So what I'll do, right now all I have on the bag is the ear tag number. I'm gonna write her name on here, and then I'm gonna put the year because we have got a lot of bags of fiber samples, and if I don't document what year it is, then we lose the ability to track with a physical example what the fleeces look like year over year. And then I'll put them all in a box, get them prepped for shipping, include a check. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's $5 a sample or something like that. And then I'll also include a check for return postage, because one thing we ask them to do is to return the samples back to us. And they do, they put them in the bag and send them, but you gotta give them the return postage when you send the order in. This is really pretty, 1353. What I think I'm gonna do is just take a few pictures of some of these and make a nice little slideshow. 1353. Ah, so this is ear. This is Mrs. Hughes's ewe. I did a focus on her a while ago. She's 2. I really love her. So nice. And here's a black one that's catching my eye. 13. This is what I do. It's like, I feel like a little kid going through his Halloween candy. 1352 is a black. It's probably one of my 2-year-olds. Frig. I think Frig is the one that we brewed. And that was the other thing too that was really cool yesterday. Oh man. was that normally we would use the clippers, but it occurred to us as we were doing it that I could just rue the samples. So we ended up rueing the majority of them, which is really great because then we're going to have a good feel of staple length. This is just unbelievably nice. I'm so jealous of the person that's going to get this fleece. Really nice. And we bred her this year, so excited to see. Anyway, so that's what I do. I'm just going to kind of play around, look at them all, label them, make sure we got everybody. That's really nice too. I will share you guys pictures of these. Oh man. And then it takes anywhere from like 2 to 6 weeks, depending on their workload, to get them finished and sent back to us. And the number of samples that we collected were, I was trying to calculate this on the fly in the barn, there's 58 used total, minus the 3 that are in the quarantine pen, takes us to 55, so that's 52 samples that we collected yesterday. Which I'm humbled because I was on Facebook the other day and I was looking at somebody's farm and they said they collect 300 samples. I can't even imagine. It took us, what, 2 hours to get through them all. But anyways, yeah, I just thought I would share that process. Kind of takes up a whole weekend. But it's important.
Hello, my friends. Very happy to be here with you today to tell you that I finally finished knitting the bushel basket liner that I've been working on. So this is it. So I'm going to put it in my basket and show it to you. I just think I showed you one I've made with my thicker gauge yarn. So this is with the sport weight mill spun yarn that I just got back, and I ended up using the fawn color. So it fits around perfectly. I ended up going with 186 stitches. Kim Boyce at Fairily Fiber Fun, who's my mentor in all things fiber crafting, helped me to redo the gauge, so now it fits absolutely perfectly. And I ended up using this really cute eyelet cast off where you do yarn over, knit two together, and that came out really cute. And so what I'm going to do is play around with it, and maybe there I am. Again, not interested in threading a needle. I will take care of that. But we were talking about maybe getting a cute little ribbon and sort of threading it through there and having a bow in the eyelet. So anyway, so it's done. So next step is I've written the pattern, again with the help of Kim. It's on my laptop right now. So what I'm going to do is video myself attempting to load it onto Ravelry, which I've never loaded a pattern on Ravelry before. And so I figured I would show you guys how I go through it and what I come across in terms of obstacles to help if you ever decide you want to load a pattern, things to watch out for. So another new adventure of me trying something for the first time, and I hope you like it.
Okay, I'm actually backtracking and redoing this because it didn't record correctly. So don't be confused when you see the pattern already in there. I just wanted to take you through the screen options here. So I'm in Ravelry and I am logged in, and I have saved a PDF of my pattern and pictures. So what they want you to do is click on your avatar and go to contributions. And here's where it says add a pattern to Ravelry. And I'm going to click do it. So like I said, I'm doing kind of a fake one right now because I already have loaded the pattern and saved it. I'm kind of going back in time. Let's see what I get here. Okay, good. So I'm going to add the pattern to Ravelry, and then you get this. You know, on the left-hand side is all the steps that you go through. So I'm going to type in XYZ test pattern, Jennifer Johnson, and Kimberly Boyce. Next step. Okay, so then there's a little green check mark there, indicating I've completed that. Knitting. I'm going to call it home, and I'm calling it containers. Next step. So this one has me stumped still. I'm not really sure what they're after here, unless it's something where maybe it's a pattern that you didn't create yourself. So what I've done is I downloaded the PDF and then I uploaded it to my website. So I'm just going to put on here that it was published on my website only because otherwise it won't let me proceed. And the website name is Soft Shetland Wool. Alright, so this is something else I learned, and I think I capture this at some point. You have to have a Ravelry store in order for the pattern to appear. At least I think that's what it was. I haven't really dug into it. Like I said, this was the first time, but I had to click that and create the Ravelry store in order for the pattern to upload. Link, this is optional, so I'm not going to do it. Links and price. I'm going to make it free. Okay, so that one didn't check off. Attributes. I didn't really understand this. I guess if you wanted to have a lot of keywords and tricks and stuff, so I'm just going to say a written pattern, I guess, for that one. Okay, what specific yarns? So I do have yarns. I actually loaded the mill spun yarn into the yarn database.
And this pattern, I don't know what this means. I think this means like 2 yarns together, which I don't have. But I'll just put sport on there. And then the needle size is size 6. Oops. Okay. Alright. It's gauged. 15 stitches and 28.5 rows and 4 inches. Pattern for gauge. I don't know what that means. Total yardage for pattern. Oh boy. Let's see here. I think the fawn, I'm gonna say between 400 and 500. Next step. Only in English. Size is available. Here are some suggestions for other things you may want to include. Pattern notes. Alright, so I'm going to open up another file. I don't know what errata is. Sounds dirty. Okay, choose files. So here's where okay, so this apparently it's just looking for pictures. High-speed internet, that would have taken ages and used up half of my hotspot. It's so awesome. Okay, if you do not have pattern testers to press skip this section. I don't know what that is. Your pattern can be published. Pattern source can't be blank. Okay. This was really my first attempt, so I was confused here. I think I figured it out. So in the beginning when I went through this section, I referenced the PDF that I had uploaded onto my website. So don't be confused by my comments here when I'm doing this edit. So weird because it's not published anywhere. Alright, well, I'll just do that. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm just going to put my website on here and see what happens, because it will be there eventually. So it's just making me go through all these. Oh, maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I can do it over here. Oh, website name. Alright, soft. I haven't put the pattern in here yet. Pick yarn. Alright. The pattern name looks like it contains keywords. Where do I put the actual pattern itself? Okay. I think I get it. I think I have to publish this to my website and then link to this because they don't like to put stuff in their database because it builds it up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as a draft. I'm going to upload the pattern to my website and then come back here and see how it goes. Okay, so I put the mill spun yarn in Ravelry, so I just added that as a yarn under Whispering Pines, which I'd created that Whispering Pines account a while ago. This is really very complicated. Okay, so I'm going to go back into contributions and continue working on my pattern, because what I did was I put the PDF of the pattern on my website, loaded it as a attachment. So now I'm going to see if I can figure out sources part 2. Let's go into sources. So the pattern was published on the 25th on a blog or other website. Enter the website name. Alright, so that I did, and it's on there. Okay, you are adding one new source isn't listed in Ravelry and needs to be created. If you are drafting several patterns. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and I'm going to call it Whispering Pines because they do have Whispering Pines in there for me, I believe. Now I'm going to go back because I want it looks like I'm going to have to create it. So I'm going to call it Soft Wool because it looks like I'm going to be creating it. There is the URL, www.soft.com. It's linking to that. Link to an outside web page. Okay, so now I'm going to get the link for the pattern on my website. I'm doing that on my other screen. Copy that, and I'm going to paste it in here. Yes, this pattern is available, and it's free. Try that. So that's actually the page that the pattern is on. Let's see if it takes that. Alright, this is really hard. Alright, so it looks like There is something. That's one farm yard. She cannot fix this. Your pattern name looks like it's key. Your pattern name. It looks like it contains keywords. I have no idea what that means. The outside web page does not exist. Well, it most certainly does. There's no yarn weight specified. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is right there. Ah! Take that. Alright, let's see what this... Okay. Okay. So I'm down to 3 warnings, that's good. There is no yarn weight specified. Well, I have yarns held together. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that one. That must be some sort of a glitch. The outside web page for this pattern does not exist. I'm still confused because I have not actually loaded the pattern anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save this, and then I'm going to look at a couple other patterns and see how those work, if there's a PDF attached or something, and then go from there. But I'm going to publish. Oh my gosh. It's going to appear within the search within 2 minutes. Alright, well that's, that's it. I'm really surprised at how challenging that is to do, but gonna go. Okay, so I just learned something else, and that is that I have to go in and create a pattern store account, which I just did that. I didn't take you through all that because it's excruciating, but I had to add my PayPal account, etc. So now here I am in this screen in Whispering Pines Farm, which is where I guess I have my yarns and stuff. And I'm going to now upload the PDF of the pattern. Where's my documents folder? It's probably right underneath there. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay. Gonna upload that. Driver gonna have the PDF thumbnails. Alright, so this is like if I'm selling the pattern, I'll fiddle with that later. Okay, so let's just save this. It's probably going to give me errors. Let's just activate, generate links, and add purchase to the product pattern. Okay, so that is how you get the pattern uploaded, the PDF. Jeepers. Okay, I want to just go look and see. It said it's going to be available in 2 minutes. Alright, let's get out of here because this was terrible. This is my, oh, there's, I don't know if that's new. So my profile doesn't look any different. I'm going to go into patterns. And I'm going to type in oh, look at that. There it is. And that's not the picture I would want to have there, so I'm going to modify that. Oh my goodness. Look at us. Kimberly. Alright. So that's that. Now, one thing I have to say, actually I'm going to say this. Okay, my shoulders are absolutely killing me, but the one other thing I want to say is that after finishing knitting with that millspun yarn, it did end up requiring 2 skeins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a discount code because ideally I only wanted it to be 1 skein. I don't know. So I'm going to put a discount code in if you buy, I'm saying this, I don't know if I can do it for sure, but if you order 2 skeins, I'm going to put a discount in of, I don't know, 30% off the second skein. And I'll put the link, let me write that down so I don't forget, and I'll put the link in my the notes for this video, or I mean I'll put the discount code in the notes for this video so that if you want to make this with my yarn. I do feel like this pattern is totally a stash buster. You don't have to use the Whispering Pines yarn. I would play with other yarns in my stash, so like if you bought one of the Millspun and then you could compare it with other yarns in your stash, you know, to bust it, because I think it would look really cute, like if the basket part, if this part were the Millspun yarn, and I think it probably stopped right there where I added the second skein, and maybe the rim be something from your stash, maybe some of your own hand spun. That might be kind of nifty. So anyways, thank you for going through that with me. That was really educational. There's a lot more to that than I thought. So, and yeah, I would love it if you wouldn't mind if you went and looked at the pattern and you had issues or ideas to improve it, let me know and I'll really be happy to incorporate any of your feedback. Thanks.